Synergy is the result of spiritual alignment between two or more spirits that have surrendered earthly desires for heavenly wisdom. Synergy is the top of the mountain, which is a place that puts all of us above worldly worries and anxieties. We can have synergy when we all learn to come together in the spirit and surrender our desires to conquer one another. We cannot reach true spirituality when we are trying to feed off one another. True spirituality is when we choose to combine our spiritual energies together and create more energy. By existing as one spiritual energy, we lose in this world when we think our own. Spiritual energy can accomplish what it means to have true spiritual gain. True spiritual gain was never about gaining more spiritual energy separately. True spiritual gain was about completing the spiritual circle of universal existence by combining all of our spiritual energies. When we combined our spiritual energies together, and we can become one spiritual energized existence, then God also adds His spiritual energy to us, and we then have our combined spiritual energies as well as the energy from God, which then allows us to rise up in a circle of combined growing spiritual energies, which is called synergy. Synergy is what heaven is supposed to be. Heaven is the existence of free-flowing, combined, shared spiritual energies that have no restrictions, that is shared with every spiritual being in heaven. Synergy is the most important spiritual accomplishment a spirit can achieve because it shows we are willing to surrender spiritual domination and power and control, and it shows we care about the whole of existence and God's love. Synergy is the peace and serenity we all seek within our existences. Synergy takes away worry and anxieties and trauma and fear. Synergy is the connections we all seek, that is a circle of free and harmonized spiritual energy in which we can freely rest. We can accomplish synergy with other spirits when we realize that existence is all connected, and the choices are we can dominate and control the connections in this life, or we all can learn to rise to a level of combined spiritual energies that sets us free from selfishness and unhealthy control. Synergy is when we learn to share in spiritual energies instead of trying to control spiritual energies. Synergy represents the ocean, and the water is the spiritual energy that is the synergy that we all can play within. When we choose to have the ocean to ourselves, then we only care about ourselves and what we can have. And we then destroy the abundance of spiritual energies we could have and settle for the spiritual energy that will never grow and settle for spiritual energy we can control. Synergy is sharing and playing in universal spiritual oceans that increases our shared spiritual energies and allows God's spiritual energy to flow through us all.